Welcome to Education Lifeline. This is Trishita Paul, and today we will be going over how to graph quadratics in Vertex form. This is the second video in our three-part series on graphing quadratics, but if you haven't watched our previous videos on quadratics, a playlist will be linked in the description below, as well as on the top right-hand corner of your screen. Please check those videos out before watching this one. Now remember that vertex form is f of x is equal to a times the difference of x minus h squared plus k, where the point hk is the vertex of the graph. Now in this example, we can see that the vertex is the point 1, -3. But we do still need at least 2 more points to sketch the graph of a quadratic. And to do this, we can draw a table and then list the 2 numbers above and below the vertex to find the corresponding y values. So on one side we have the x values, one side we have the y values. Now 2 numbers below would be -1 and 0. Then we have the vertex itself at 1, -3, and then 2 and 3. You can do this table with only 3 numbers, but it is best to do it with 5 numbers. You get a more accurate graph. So we plug in each of these numbers into the original equation to get 5 total points to graph on the coordinate plane. However, also keep in mind that a parabola is symmetric, which means that the values above the x-axis, especially the y values, will be the same as the values below the vertex. So if we get the values of -1 and 0, we automatically know the values of 2 and 3. So let's plug in -1 into the equation. So we have -2 times -1 minus 1 squared plus 3. -1 minus 1 is -2. -2 squared is 4. And 4 times -2 is -8. -8 minus 3 is -11. So we know that the point is -1 and -11, but we also know the y value for x equals 3, which is -11. Now let's plug in 0, which is -2 times 0 minus 1 squared minus 3 is equal to 0 minus 1 is -1, and -1 squared is 1. 1 times -2 is -2, and -2 minus 3 is -5. So we know that the points are 0, -5, and 2, -5. We have all our points needed to graph on the coordinate plane, starting with the point, the vertex 1, -3, which will be here. Then we have 2, -5, and 3, -11, which goes off the graph. Same thing on the other side. We have 0, -5. We can see that symmetry kind of forming. And -1. -11. Go ahead and draw kind of graph of the quadratic parabola. If this video was helpful, please drop a like and subscribe to Education Lifeline. Be sure to watch our next video on graphing quadratics in standard form, and check the description below for more helpful resources. We include more tips as well as practice problems in the description of every video. Please make sure to leave any questions in the comments down below. Thanks for watching.